We are between the hedges, Dooley Field in Sanford Stadium. Today's playoff matchup pits the number 10 seed versus the number 7. It's the Oregon State Beavs against the Georgia Bulldogs. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
I caught up with the Bulldogs head coach pregame. This team always knows that they have got to prove themselves game in and game out. They are going against the big dogs. And coach said, I really believe our guys can play with anyone in the country, but we will have to be on top of our execution. Our quarterback has to be outstanding, and our players know what's at stake. I just need them to relax and be themselves here today to get off to a good start. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Oregon State Beavers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Right away, the focus on this offensive line. Well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front drill that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. To throw, it's Murphy. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who have been told that you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset, and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
That's caught. It's Nolan. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Nice grab. It's Nolan. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
That is the exact way you want to start a playoff game, is a big play offensively. This quarterback does a great job of seeing the coverage and creating this play down the field. And now this momentum clearly on the offensive side. You got to go put this ball in the end zone for your first score.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught in the backfield. It's Hampton. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO, because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw, because remember, timing.
Touchdown, Oregon State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And here comes the Georgia offense for the first time today as they begin what they hope is going to be a long playoff run. Everyone associated with this program. They know SEC championships are special, Joe, but ultimately you're judged for what you do in the playoff, and the Dawgs have come up short.
It's such a high standard, but you're exactly right. And everybody in the SEC footprint wants that championship, and I would say that this is the top brand in that conference and certainly their best hope to go make a run and grab a championship.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Now here he goes. Across the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Caught behind the line. It's Nolan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joe, you and I both love this conference. For decades it produced such excellence. It's a completely different looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Short pass finds the tight end, and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Kershaw, third down play after that completion. QB keeper all the way. Not quite enough for the first down, but it'll be fourth down and just inches. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They're not going to snap it here. They call timeout to talk about this 4th and inches call. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Grab behind the line. It's Nolan. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the Beavers moving quickly down the field here. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. To the air, it's Murphy. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field.
Well, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Throwing off play action. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. He's got some space. Look out. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a 1st down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. He finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. The Beavers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And this pass is caught. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
And the Beavers will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Murphy. The pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Glass. Now the Bulldogs signal for their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. The Beavers move into the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. Chance to strategize for the 2nd down play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gives it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now the final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They pick up the 1st on the ground. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the 3rd quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on the screen now. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a 1st down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll give it to the back. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Timeout taken now. That's the 2nd for Oregon State. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. looking downfield. It's Murphy. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
First down. We're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with Oregon State's head coach here to start the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
A play action, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Bites off a defender. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on first. Caught near the sticks. It's Wiley. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. that corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
And they bring him down. Looks like inches short of the marker. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like an injured Oregon State player. A senior defensive end. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Brings up 4th.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on first down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on 2nd and 3rd down. Great call from that coordinator.
Here we go on 4th down. Jukes to get past the man. Touchdown, Dawgz. And they go on top here in the second half. That's just power of football. Let's see them out of the SEC. Believe they have a big edge in the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Hampton. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Chris, that is...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Georgia sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
Chris, a play like this comes down to preparation. We know this corner can cover down the field, but here he's prepared for this look. When he sees that motion, he knows that they love that little touch pass, and he's in the backfield for a stop. Physical and aggressive at the tackle point. Great job on the outside.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Starts scores with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming.
Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. He's going to bring up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Caught in the backfield. It's Hampton. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Chris, the key to this play was the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to go with the football. Forcing the quarterback to check it down, and then you stop it for no gain. This defense is playing really well.
And they'll spend a timeout here. The play clock was winding down. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Coming after him. The sure hands. It's Nolan. Oh, and he did not make it. A big 4th down stop. A chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Ball handed off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Makes a quick grab.
Gotta go, gotta go. It's fast tempo, it's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You gotta get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks, force the ball down the field.
On the move now. Oh, he breaks free. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. The Beavers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
And the Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's complete on the crossing route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it's zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Back to pass. It's Murphy. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Chewing clock with the running game. Sees an opening. Here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This home crowd is in a frenzy. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And the Beavers offense comes out there for what's going to be one of the most important possessions of this football game. Can they deliver? The odds stacked against them, down a couple of scores on the road here. What can this offense produce now? Dropping back, it's Murphy. Tight end makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
Time ticking away. Offense set for one final drive. We're set for an exciting finish. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive. Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Glass. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
To the air, it's Murphy. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.